Hey everyone, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, and this is Stellaris. We are of course the Penuri Collective, of great followers of the tree that we are. To our north east we've got the Hafcom Mercantile Guilds. I guess we could say Corwood a little bit. And to our northwest we have both the United Makru Union on two fronts here and here, and the Frubolov Progenitors. We've got one connection to them. They're a what do we call them? Yeah, stagnant ascendancy. So they're a what do you call it? Fallen empire. We don't really care too much about them. There's no. Could totally declare war with them, which would give us a bit more influence a month, but no, that's a poor idea. They don't mind us, so whatever. Anyway, we have a bit of an issue in the galaxy, being that I don't think we can see any fleets of them so far, but the L cluster has been opened. You can see terminal egress here, which means that unfortunately there are a few sort of blacked out areas because the nanobot swarms are coming through. Is that one there? No, it's not. So far, the galaxy seems to be kind of holding them, or more correctly, they're sort of colonizing after they come through. I don't know what's happened up here at all. I don't have much visibility up here. But you can see there was probably one there. We know that there was definitely... Where does that one connect from? Huh, interesting. There's definitely one in here in Heaven's Gate, one down here at the Eye of Hawking, and we know of another one over here at Demon's Moor. So we definitely know that there's a fleet running around in Bear Tempest Shoal. And I know there's another one up here coming out of Jevon's Maelstrom. Oh, you can actually see it. So this is the territory that they've destroyed. We've got pretty good defenses sitting around the place. So over here at Sogenia, we've got... Yeah, it's getting there. And then we've got, you know, one at Borobara, another one at Waleus. These are all going to be quite substantial. And of course, Olamak's Armada is sitting there with the Ahab as well, just to be ready for any anything that comes through this side of the territory. We are guarding the Earthius wormhole with a very high-powered station, as well as one of our fleets as well. One of our good fleets, one of our Titan fleets. And over here we are trying to bolster this area. We've already got a very good waypoint or way station here at Haneri, and it's being guarded by our Galafor's Armada. Again, it's a Titan fleet. It's pretty cool. I think we were making a third Titan for Hisnax? No, that would have been Olamax. Oh yeah, so Olamax up there at 44 like the rest of them. Alright. But what we're trying to do is put in some stations along here, just to really sort of hold them down. Because I don't want to lose all this territory when the, you know, swarm comes through. Anyway, oh yeah, one thing. The galactic community is voting on the ability to focus, which would give everybody open borders and would mobilize for war. You know, we need to unite to stop the Grey Tempest from coming through. We'll get to that apparently after we deal with everything else on the list. Remember, the Galactic Senate meets like every 5 years. So we cannot rely on help from the interstellar community to deal with this. Anyway, let's get cracking. Oh, we do have a fleet which is in exile at the moment. They're on their way back. We could activate that to get some more alloys, but do we want them at the cost of losing that influence? I think I'd rather sustain the influence. Yeah.
Construction complete.
Yes, because we're... actually, do we really want to do that? Because we're going to run out of alloys at some point. Probably these guys do have defense grids so far, okay. What do I want to give them as a building here? I'm going to say target uplink computer. Plus 50% range for the defense platforms is great. And upgraded again, obviously. What's this armada doing? Was I making a 4th fleet? Yeah, totally was. That's why we have no alloys. Gotta remember things, you know? Yeah, that's why reinforcements are in transit for like the next 2 years. Okay, so the plan. It's not a great one. But basically what we'd want to do is take this territory off the Hafgum Mercantile Guilds, or get some sort... I think we want to actually take the territory off them. Lock down Kerim. And so I don't care about Kelsim or Gilprim here. Sweep through the Tebran Trading Coalition, take this territory as well. We know there's something in here that I would like to have a look at. Not quite sure what yet, but, you know. Okay, so someone got to... Oh, wonderful. We had some scientist locked down in Zandaban, but it looks like they finally closed their borders to me, so that science ship should be on its way back via the, you know, teleport route or whatever of the resigning system. Wherever that swarm is, it is definitely doing a bit of a number here. Do I want living metal back up? Oh, I'll tell you what we do want back up. Unity stuff. So we've already used all of our traditions, so the only use for Unity at this point in time is in... where was it? Edicts? Yeah, ambitions. So of these... I mean, I kind of feel like we want to do Will to Power just because I would like a lot... It basically doubles our influence gain. Because we're fine on most of this stuff. We're fine on research, so yeah, I'll hit Will to Power. So for 14 years, we're going to get twice the influence. And that'll kick up at some point, you'll see it. As for this, living metal... So the Dyson Sphere is still being built, so that's definitely important. Yeah, let's spend that living metal. We've got plenty of it. Shave 70 days off, that's not bad.
Construction complete.
Saolia, which one's that? That's that one there, good. Missile batteries. And I guess, yeah, the target grid thingy. And the upgrade. Alderaan will be coming in very shortly. Where is that enigmatic dude moving to? Here he is. Looks like he stationed himself above Varah. I mean, I feel a little concerned about that, but not ridiculously. Alright, quick look through the stuff here. We're fine for administrative capacity at the moment, so I'm not terribly worried about synaptic clusters. This one would increase the moat. We've got tons of volatile moats, so I will actually use alloy nano plants there. This one, how are we for gas? We've got plenty of gas, so we'll up the research stuff. I think we're good on food as well. We are good on food. Yep, keep on upping the research stuff. These lads don't have enough jobs for me to really care about, like, filling in a lot of things here. I will fill in the tech jobs and the mining job there. Oh, there's an auto-curating bolt there. Huh, okay. Oh, we can do resource processing centers now, can't we? Ah, whatever, we'll get to that later on. Same here, just upgrade those guys. And we'll upgrade that one, and I think the research factory. Researchers can get the upgrade. This may cause us some issues with exotic gases, but we'll just deal with them when they arise. Not that we really need, you know, much in the way of this one. I will... Yeah, we don't have any actual tech drones there, so it's not worth it. That one can get the upgrade. Let's get that one. I'm not going to upgrade that one just yet. Actually, fuck it. Yeah, so we're just going to try and make our forge worlds a little bit more productive. That should be fine. I wonder where they are. None of the AI nations have fleets that can deal with these nanobots. And the thing is, if we defeat a fleet, it will just come back. Like, 100%. Because they just make them and churn them out. What can you do? I've got to wait so long for this fleet to get constructed. We should have manually constructed it. It would have been a bit better. A bit quicker. Okay, this starbase is almost upgraded.
Construction complete.
Missile batteries, target uplink computer, Star Fortress upgrade. Yep, very predictable, I know, but what else can we do? How's our technology, by the way? It's coming along. Good. Yeah, there we go. So now we're getting 10.5 influence a month, which is amazing. I'm going to sell some of this food because we can. And because we are at cap. Ah, good times. Wonderful. We now have a partially operational Dyson sphere. So it makes 2100 energy. And I believe that's the third stage. We need a bit more alloys for it. We'll wait for that to come in before we actually upgrade it. But you can see then, once we upgrade it, it will then produce 3150 energy. But look at this. We're getting so much. So much. It's actually insane. Where are my construction vessels at? So we could make almost any of these, and it would not, like the upkeep costs wouldn't be a problem for us. So I wonder if we can just put one down in Corinth, because look, if we lose Corinth, we're fucked. Like straight up. There is no way around it. For that, I should probably build some stuff at the station there, even though it's not an offensive station. It is very much a shipyard, anchorage, and solar panel network sort of thing. But we should very much build defense platforms there when we have spare alloys.
Construction complete.
Borobara and Suenjua are done. So Borobara can get a new thing over here. We're going to give it, what do you reckon, the command center? I think the command center, that's a pretty decent one. And Suizhia, whatever, same thing. And they could very much use defense platforms, however those are expensive, remember. So the question is, the more vulnerable point is probably Suenzia, and it will take a while because they've got to come through this way. They took out Markhab and Demon's Maw again. Well, it is what it is. Oh, and look at this. These guys have actually come all the way across here. Great. So yeah, we're not really in a threatened position at the moment from the dudes, the nanobot swarms. Let's see, 42. We want 2 ion cannons, and then we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to be out of money, so we'll just sort of buy more on the black. Whoa, that's gotten really expensive. Whatever, I can afford it. I'm rich, bitch. And then we'll wait on that, see how much that takes up. I am considering, you know what, I will trigger that. I know it costs us influence, but, well, we're making a lot of influence now. And now we'll actually continue on with making... Okay, that's fine. So that'll all be done when it gets done. And it will be, as we've seen...
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Deep Space Communication Arrays picked up a brief automated distress call from the Curator Station in the Varanus Black Hole system. Transmission ceased after just a few minutes, and long-range recon probes have confirmed that the ancient space station has been destroyed. Residual ion trails suggest that forces from the Grey Tempest were behind this attack. Varanus. Okay, a little bit hard to find Varanus apparently. That's Janfar. So anyway, one of the curators are dead. Not the archivists, but the curators are like, you know how we've got... Where are they? These guys. The artisan troop. The curators are basically them, but science orientated. So if I wanted to come here, there is... So the curator order does still exist, but they lost one of their... What do they want, 1,000 gold for a scientist? Nah, that's cool. Our scientists are probably better. Yeah, they lost one of their space stations, wherever that may have been. What's this? Yep, the Charter of Workers' Rights has failed. So next on the list is Advanced Zeno Studies, which means observation posts give us additional society research. The special starbases that you get for having those NPC stations is upgraded. Artificial intelligence outlawed, and passive native studies policies are banned. And we get these modifiers. That's annoying. I think this generally has approval, but we'll see when it comes in.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Oh, lovely. Energy attack weapon speed up. Strike craft damage up. So, in the engineering side of things, we can get ring welds, still. More platform damage, more minerals, more kinetic weapon damage, build speed, or explosive weapon attack speed. I think we'll go for defense platform damage. And over here in physics, shield hit points, energy credits, building cost, jump drives, or energy weapon attack speed. Shield hit points, I guess. Ah, there's one of the Grey Tempest's fleets. Just chilling there. Yep, they took it out, of course. They'll probably go up to Farud and continue on their merry way. Probably kiss that artisan troop station goodbye. So when do we meet to reconvene? Yeah, in like 700 days. And then they spent 500 of those debating the thing. So say 1200 days per resolution. That's... yeah, it's 4 years for each one of these until we finally get to this. We can't even focus on it to bring it, like, up. You fucking pricks. We should really focus on this massive issue, like, you know, throughout our entire... goddamn, so dumb. Okay, I just want to check on something, because I think I already had... it's the Ruined Ring World, of course. Yeah, I don't think I got around to building the array. So we've got the Dyson Sphere being made. We've got the Science Nexus. So let's find a nice dead planet. Because remember, these have to go around planets. Oh man, is there... oh, yep, right there. Wonderful. Build megastructure. Can we? Ah, we actually lack influence and cannot build due to existing megastructure. Okay, I guess we'll have to put it somewhere else. Is there a nice site in Eregia? Well, we could also put it down here. This in Homam would actually be a pretty good spot for it, I think. So let's move down there. Let our alloys continue to tick up. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? One thing we can do, actually, we may not even have to go to war with Hafgum to deal with this.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Oh, our naval capacity's up, which is good. That helps us out a fair amount. Fleet command limit up. I don't need that at this stage. Food from jobs, don't need it. Leader lifespan's alright. Army damage, alright. Starbase capacity, we don't need it right now. Let's go leader lifespan. What we'll probably be doing is turtling a little bit until the Grey Tempest gets to us. We'll defeat them defensively. And then sort of follow back along their path. So we're going to need construction vessels, maybe a science vessel or two, just in case there's any systems that we haven't explored. So we are kind of relying on the Stellar League failing and the swarm coming our way. They should. They have, who the fuck are these guys? Okay. They have anti-player bias. But they've got to get to us first. And whichever way they get to us, we should be able to push back along with the fleet that we're constructing down here. Which is slowly getting made because of how the damn game prioritizes building shit when you automatically attempt to do it. Yeah, but you see here, this swarm is sort of coming down here, then they'll go to Belgium. Sorry, Belgium. Your waffles will be no more in a bit. But planets definitely slow them down. Like, a lot. And the only thing that's really going to be an issue with the sort of rollback case that I've just described, by the way, here's another Tempest swarm down here, just came out of the Eye of Hawking.
Construction complete.
Good job, I guess. Borobara finished its construction thingy, so it could theoretically start building defenses. I am cool on it not having them just yet, because in order to get... Actually, I think Borobara might be alright for the moment, because in order for the Grey Tempest to get down here, it has to get past Stellaris. And Stellaris is a 60k station. So they shouldn't be able to, and also these guys have their own fleets hanging around the place. 110k fleets. And before that, then they've got to get through Rana, which I don't know how big Rana is. And all of this shit here, which this shit's pathetic, like 10,000k station, whatever, bro. But they do have more to travel down here than anywhere else. Our more likely points of attack are going to be Suegenia or along this line here. So I'm fine with Borobaba not being not being super defensive at the moment. We'll need it eventually when we do eventually attack these guys and take their shit, but until then, we don't need to worry too much. So yeah, basically what we want to do is we want to have constructor vessels which are, how do you say, in the, there we go, we can make a sentry array here. Why won't it let us make the other ones? Cannot build more than one Dyson sphere, that's fair. I cannot build in systems with habitable planets. Must build around a star. Gateway needs to be outside of gravity well. Matter decompressor requires a black hole. These ones could also be built. But more important for us is the sentry array. So get that underway. I don't know how long that's going to take. A while. But once we build that and fully upgrade it, our contract with the mercenaries and her chosen champions has come to an end. Their leader, Admiral Zaspak Katika, has offered to immediately extend the services of the ships under his command at a extra charge, 9,000. If we refuse, they'll fuck off. Yeah, let them go. I don't want them. They were not very useful for us. We sent them to die against a Tempest fleet, and they didn't really do much. Maybe they did this damage here, which no, it was a while ago, so that's probably recent. But yeah, once we get the sentry array up and running, we don't actually need to finish the Dyson sphere in order to maintain it. We will eventually finish the Dyson sphere because it's fucking cool. But we're already getting plenty of income. We can see that we're already back up at 40,000. So I'm actually going to buy a few minerals. So it's 7.6. Yeah. Pretty easy to get this up and running. I mean, once it's up, getting it running, yeah, it builds on itself. Scientist Yundana has developed the expertise biology skill. Okay, that's cool. Good on you. When's this one coming back? 2414. Okay. Wish these guys would hurry up and assemble. They've made a bit of progress, so it's a 16.3 thousand fleet so far. I wonder if the wormhole might be a better bet. No, the wormhole's here. And while this territory has obviously been carved out by the Heaven's Gate fleet, at some point they must have come through here and started wrecking shit, because there's no black hole in here. To come out of there, we'd then have to work our way all the way around here. This is a bad choke point here, because it's held by somebody else. There's a gateway here that I don't know whether we can use that or not, but yeah. There's a hole. Do we want to extend our deal for research speed? Yes. Yes, we do. And we can't actually extend our deal for Patron of the Arts because we don't have enough cash at the moment. That's fine. Speaking of being a Patron of the Arts, this still has a while on it, I think. Yeah, like 10 years. So we might as well whack down another one and have it go. We could do megastructure build speed. I think we'll go for scientific revolution. So that's another 20% research speed, and we get +1 research alternatives as well. So yeah, no downsides to that, huh? Oh, yeah, I was like, why are these guys taking so long? And it's because they're engaged in bombardment. Yeah. Planets really slow you down. Sorry about it. Not really sorry about it. Okay, so if we built a gateway somewhere, is there anywhere near a black
The spirits
hole?
have granted us new wisdom.
Excuse me, defense platforms are a little bit better. Okay, so now we can unlock advanced habitats. We do have a few habitats because the Makaroo gave them to us. Let's see, armor hit points, kinetic weapon attack speed, explosive weapon damage, strike craft. I don't know what advanced habitats do. We might as well grab it. Excuse me. It's only 7 months, so, you know, do it while we can. Okay, so there's no gateway around Demon's Maw that, like, is close to it, I guess. There's nothing around the Eye of Hawking. I don't think there was anything around Heaven's Gate. No. What about the other terrible things? Up here? Nothing I can see at the moment. This will be a lot easier once we have our sentry array up. I don't think there's anything around. I think, yeah, that's the closest one to
The spirits have
Jebin's.
granted us new wisdom.
1 second, shields are better. Energy weapon damage or attack speed, building costs, energy credits, more shields. More shields. And I guess we'll just sit here and wait for this one to finish. Oh, hang on. What are you idiots doing? Repeal integrated gardens. What does integrated gardens do? Yeah, I support repealing that one. And I also support repealing the minor sanctions. Yes, I think this gateway is the closest to Jebin's Maelstrom, but it's like, I don't know, what is that, 10 jumps? So it's still not great. I don't know if this black hole is connected to the L-Gate system. Not all black holes are, which is a good thing. Okay, what are we voting on now? Yeah, advanced Zeno
The
studies.
spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Not a single person is against it at this stage. +5 years to lead a lifespan. Fleet command limit, starbase capacity, admin cap, naval cap, army health, habitability. We're going for naval cap because we are over it. And it would be nice to fix. Excuse me. Do you guys have a fleet yet? Like, still? Oh, they must have divided it all up.
Construction complete.
Manfell. I think that's this one. Ah, very nice. 2 hangar bays, thank you. And defense grid supercomputer. And an upgrade to a citadel. Oh, we actually have a lot of alloys, so I will upgrade the Dyson Sphere to the next stage. As opposed to buying up a whole bunch of defense platforms, which we will get into because, you know, there's a Tempest Shoal there. What are they doing? Bombing a planet? Seems about right. Well, if you just accepted and joined the collective, we might have been able to defend you. We probably wouldn't have, but, you know, we can pretend. Good at pretending.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Advanced habitats are available now. Now we can go to habitat worlds. You know what? Yeah, might as well. Let me just find one of our habitats. Excuse me. You know what? It's easier to do it from the menu over here on the side. Yeah, like this one here. So it said it was a decision. Upgrade habitat to an advanced habitat. 1,000 alloys, 720 days. Changes the size to 6. So currently its size is 4. They don't have enough people. Is this one? No, they don't have enough people yet for me to justify spending that on them. Eventually we will, because why not? Oh my god, well, who is proposing new shit? Independent tribunals. Yeah, no, we oppose that. We opposed it the first time it came down too. We could activate this. Yeah, sure. I think we're almost at our food cap again. Yep, so we'll sell a bit of food. And also buy up some more alloys because, yeah, we're there. So the reason why they keep on opening and closing their borders to us is that we're just on like one of those little thresholds where they would make the decision to offer us open borders or not. Oh, has the vote switched around, has it? Yeah, it looks like more people oppose Zeno studies than want it. That's interesting. Probably because if plus 60% diplomatic weight from tech comes in...
Construction complete.
Well, yeah, that would be crazy. Seolia finished. 2 hangar bays. Defense grid supercomputer. And the upgrade. Okay, 73% done. I just want to save my, what do you call it? Alloys for when he is done so we can immediately get the upgrade in. Wondering whether we should make a Colossus. It doesn't really have much of a point, I don't think. I'm not too sure if we have to destroy anything in here that's on a planet. Probably not, but I'm not sure about that. It's difficult for us to explore until we get into terminus egress and lock it down. Once it's locked down, then we can, you know, send science vessels around the place. But until then, we just kind of have to chill. Unfortunately.
Construction complete.
Alderaan did its thing. Very nice. Hangar bays and a defense grid supercomputer and an upgrade. So that'll be all of them as citadels pretty shortly, and they're already at 26,000, so with the fleet they could hold off a Tempest Shoal. That's a Tempest Shoal. I think the fleet could take one on by itself. Maybe they could do 2. Definitely not a guaranteed thing though. You can see here that the mercantile guilds, Hafcom, are recolonizing this stuff again. It's a waste of money. They're going to lose it almost immediately. So I think the best thing for us is if this Tempest Shoal comes up here and starts hitting the Makaru Union. Speaking of though, they've got a defensive pact with the Jazkavaz Trading Consortium. Who are these guys up here? Okay, I really don't care about them. They do have a way through to me, because you can always pass through Fallen Empire territory, I think. With Borobaba Station, I mean, we will, at that point, put defenses on it. Speaking of defenses, okay, this place has almost finished its first ion cannon. They take forever. With good reason. The light of suns blinds, and the darkness of the void hides. Only that's the light of suns blinds and the darkness of the void hides. Only when we learn to travel faster than light do we learn just how little the light reveals. Today we begin to end this amaurosis of ours. The sentry array we prepare to build in the Hammam system will one day become a stalwart panopticon, our eye, on every star. Here it is. Right, so it costs us 20 energy to upkeep. Now, I'm going to spend 10 grand to get the next upgrade into play. And what that does is it gives the sentry array 10 systems worth of sensor radius. So from Hammam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to here. And what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out to here, which is pretty good. So that's good already. And that can be why you might want to put it not in the back lines. But that radius is going to increase and increase and increase until the final stage where it is everything. So because it gets to everything at the final stage, don't put it on your front lines. You put it in your front lines, you're asking to lose it. But it does look pretty cool.
The spirits have granted us new
The grey
wisdom.
part is what's going to get built, so. Okay, advanced space habitation, so we now have habitat worlds. Okay, these are just standard increases. I'll upgrade the kinetic weapon attack speed because we do have a fair amount of slow and heavy hitting, what do you call them? Kinetic weapons, particularly in our artillery units. These guys are still... Okay, they finished up on that one. See, it's a nanite world now. And now they're working on this one. That must have been fairly recent. And these guys, how are you doing? Yeah, I think they've almost got it. They've probably wiped out all the armies. Oh no, they've got a ton. Whoa, they've got a ton of armies. Shame that the devastation will mean that, like, the nanites don't care about armies. Can't see anything down here, but I feel like they took out Comagius and then just moved through this stuff. Something is absolutely wrecking shop over here, so I assume there's another nanite fleet in here. Not quite sure what's happening here. There's something fucky going on up here. I do see a black hole, so that could be part of it.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Better shields. Okay, so jump drives and some standard increase stuff. Energy weapon attack speed, I guess. Yeah, we've got a ton more of these, so let's just buy more alloys. Now, do I have a condition on AI? I don't think I do.
The spirits have
Good.
granted us new wisdom.
Naval capacity up, that's good. That's reduced our upkeep additional from, I think it was 12%, so now it's only 6%. So we get habitability, army health, fleet command, food, leader lifespan, or army damage. We're going fine with food. Armies aren't going to matter for a little bit. Habitability should be fine because hive worlds have 100% habitability. So leader lifespan, it is. How old can our leaders get now? 215. Wow. And of course this guy, 135. Sure. That's an unactivated gateway. Alright. So yeah, something we could do is put a gateway down somewhere and then we can use that to travel to any open gateways. Assuming that, you know, we can get through. It could be a good option here if the swarm continues its inexorable advance. Because then we won't have to worry about the, excuse me while I get some phone notifications, alright? want us to worry about Dorbalon Enterprises not giving us open borders. Because with what's happening now with the open borders, how they keep flicking between open and closed, we might pop in, get all the way up to the, being about to leave Jana here, and they'll be like, oh, no, close the borders, and then we've got a fleet that's lost for 5 years. Like, cool. That'd be great. Like, that'd wreck it for everybody. Okay, so I think once these guys get made, which should actually happen in the next, 6 months, I think that'll do quite nicely for us. You're not making anything, are you? Nope. Lovely. And I just want to have a look at my expansion planner. What's this one? Where's this one? Oh. Okay. Right, there's a nice Gaia world in there that doesn't really matter to us. So we've got Yugazim 5. Vanico 3A. And of course Raskimir C3. They're not great. They don't... I mean, getting them would just be because we can sort of thing. So there's no real reason to rush that at such a stage. Yeah, they really, plowed in and took it all quite fast, didn't they? How you guys going? 800. Yep, still chugging away there. Alright. While we're waiting on things, because we do have a bit of alloys. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just scroll down this list until it exhausts or we run out of cash. It should honestly exhaust first. There we go. Yes, almost 15,000 alloys to get a station fully kitted out. Yeah, why not? Hang on, did we have... 1 second. Ah, no, it was the Artifact Relay's planetary decision. It's not very important for us. Tell you what though, I wouldn't mind starting to put down some claims on Makaru Union Space. Not this side, though I do want this side, pretty badly actually, because it's got one ingress port. But I would also like to just take all of this and, get them out of there. Let me just check their politics again. Several of our abduction teams stationed on the observation post above Rantamaro 4 have apparently been using the thrusters of their shuttles to burn large circles of complex patterns into crop fields belonging to the primitive Jurin that are indigenous to the planet. They've been severely reprimanded, but the crop circles appear to have taken on some sort of religious significance for the natives. They've got a new religion, basically. Whoops. Cap for infiltration here is 880. That's annoying. Let's see if we can improve on that. What about everywhere else? Yeah, still 100. I think were we spying on these guys? Yep, still 100. I know we were spying on these guys. The spirits have
granted us new wisdom.
It's clicked down to 80 as well. Alright. Give me one of those. Kinetic weapons are better. Let's make defense weapons a bit better too. And were we doing something with the Dorbalon Enterprises? Yes, we were. Okay, cool. You're a million? Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, whatever. So the Dorbalon Enterprises have a leader who was not of their original race, which is interesting. Okay, the Caravanier's trade station has been destroyed by the Grey Tempest, who've been unable to confirm if any survivors escaped the slaughter. That must be happening up here. I mean, I guess it could be happening down here, but you know. Okay, this is good that they've come this way. Hopefully they continue this way. That would be very good for us. 500 days, 100 days, okay. Oh, they've come down this way. Alright, sure. But you can see there's been more colonization work
The
going on up
spirits
there.
have granted us new wisdom.
Any dual weapons are better. Let's continue improving the energy weapons then. And continue buying up alloys. We're going to need a lot of them for these stations down here.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Good, so we've got naval cap, which is probably what we'll get. Starbase cap, admin cap, fleet command limit, habitability, army damage. So yeah, naval cap it is. And that'll do us quite nicely. Nothing like a good bit of naval capacity. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that the Carib Stellar League has managed to maintain a pretty decent hold down here, because all they'll have is a couple of constructors which are going around building after them. So it wouldn't really surprise me, because I can see that the Tebran have 2 constructors here. 1 second. So that's why they're able to sort of expand down this way, but they should get wiped out when something else comes out of Heaven's Gate. Okay, so the hub of the Sentry Array, let's just zoom in. Here we are. It's a state-of-the-art installation in its own right, half listing post, half space telescope. However, it marks but the first milestone in this grand undertaking. So now you can see we probably have, yeah, we've got visibility out to various places. We're going to get the next one, which increases the upkeep to 60. Base intel level, is that? Yeah, whatever. And increases the, what it's calling the intel level, to 20. Yeah, sure, whatever. So I wonder if that's done something different than what it used to. Oh. Our intel level is actually improving with the Fallen Empires. We have equivalent fleet power to the Zemmerpuck Archivists. The tech is still dramatically overpowered, which means we'd still lose. But equivalent fleet power? Like, okay. Are you sure about that? What about with these guys? Yeah, equivalent fleet power. What about if I look in the victory conditions? Yeah, we're still 4th. Clearly. But that's fine. Oh, it looks like they finally took out the planet. Yep, it's a nanite world now. And now they've moved to Belgium. There's a station there that they just decided to destroy. What are you doing? Ah, yeah, here we go. So that is an actual space station, but it's not going to last. Corporate headquarters of Zerocorp in the UNAC system was recently destroyed by an attack force belonging to a Grey Tempest. A few surviving board members have declared bankruptcy, and the corporation's remaining assets are being liquidated. Well, it did some shield damage. So now they're gonna bombard El Defa. And we'll do that until it's destroyed and then keep on moving on. Yeah, fun and games. Oh, wow. So we can see 2 Tempest Swarms up here.
Construction complete.
So that's a huge issue for them. How are we doing here? We full... Okay. They just made themselves a citadel, so we're going to give them a command center. And they don't have any ion cannons, so I'll give them 2. And then we just count down the list. I know they've already got 3 of each, but that is fine. There we go. We actually ran out of money, my bad. Let's just buy up a little bit more then. We'd finished, I think yep, we've got a mid-gap at the end, so then it's just... There, now they're done. Oh, also we can sell some of these, and some of these. Speaking of minerals though, let's have a quick look at our planets. Ooh. Yep, upgrade that. Looking alright. Looking alright. I don't like this 11% deviancy rate. How you doing here? You could probably use a bit more feeding. This one? How are yeah, we're fine for volatile motes. Yeah, this one just doesn't have enough whatever. I don't think I can justify upgrading from all of the research complexes again, but we can definitely justify upgrading the food processing facilities. Also, no, they're not even full. This one, God, there are so many maintenance jobs. It's from the hive districts, it's just very annoying. But yeah, I guess you can have another one of those too. Yeah, I want more of those to fill up. So what would I even put here? I mean, exotic gas refineries, right? Maybe a chemical plant or 2. Doesn't really seem to be much else. It's kind of worth it there. Yeah, we'll probably... I'll put down another exotic gas refinery and then we'll leave that. This one, yeah, they need more population to do things. Not much else I can do for them. And all of these ones are definitely still growing. Although, these guys have a lot of blockers, don't they? Can get rid of that one at the very least. Right. Oh, the dense ruins actually remove a lot of districts. That's fine. They give us a whole bunch of other bonuses as well. Okay, which one is that one? That's Fab Vidar. Okay, you guys could use something. Can we repair the exotic gas refineries? And the synthetic crystal plant? Yes. Yep, build that up. We've already got spawning pools, so why shouldn't they also have clone vats? And I'm gonna say... definitely a food processing facility. They make a lot of food, so we might as well optimize it. They also make a fair chunk of minerals, do they? They make them, but they also use them, so mineral purification plant is fine. Yeah, this Forge World could definitely do with that. So I'm thinking because of that, we probably want a resource processing center. Yeah, they already make 91 alloys, so more is better. And in addition to that, a couple of, yeah, the resource producers. Really don't know what to do with this place. I mean, what can you do here? Seriously, what can you do here? Let's upgrade it into a advanced habitat. What sort of alloys are you producing? 88? Yeah, do that one, and you can also get the resource processing center. And the mineral purification plant. And they're actually going to get you a couple more of these districts. And I don't really know what to do with this one out here. We don't have enough money to make it an advanced habitat. Ah, okay. How's our fleet going anyway? It's complete. Our offensive fleet is complete. I think that they'll take Stenlar. Like, I honestly think they'll take Stenlar. The issue there... I feel like I should build a gateway, but we want to be really, really careful with that. I'll talk about that next time because we have hit that hour mark. So, as usual, in the meantime, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.